just feel so removed now.
What?
I just feel so wrong to talk about this. But did you guys know that Disney has to pay reparations to Star Wars fans?
Yeah, they should.
Okay, so this is why it's hard to film these things twice. Because the first time, it just felt right. But this time, it feels wrong. Anyways, guys, Disney, article came out by the Babylon Bee basically saying that Disney was ordered to pay reparations to longtime Star Wars fans. This came out, went around Twitter, and for those people who didn't see it in 2019, when it first came out, it was like a kind of a little bit of a shocker. Then everyone realized, oh my gosh, it's April Fool's Day. So these people at the Babylon Bee have gotten good use of this over the last 3 years. But what made us think about it is we said, actually, Disney does owe us something.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're never going to pay anything, and this is ha ha ha, funny. And they go on to talk about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and Batman and Robin and a couple of really stinker movies that we should probably get reparations for. But Star Wars, I mean, they kind of screwed up this wonderful thing that humanity had called Star Wars. And so my question to you is, Brian, is can they pay us back? What can they do?
Well,
free Disneyland tickets? I don't know.
Yeah, here's the deal. I was a huge Star Wars fan, and you know when the prequels came out, I was a little disappointed. You know, obviously, pretty much made for kids. But you know
now
what?
You're not.
At least it was still in canon. You know, I wasn't a fan, but it was in canon.
George made it.
George made it. It followed the rules of Star Wars. Do I feel good about some of the art direction they went with for like some of the ships? Like, why did the ships basically look like so much more advanced than the ones we get? And the explanation was, oh, that's because like the whole empire was intact, and like when we see them, they're in shambles. Okay, all right, I can buy it. Okay. I can buy it. And then when they announced Episode 7, I was like, yes. I'm aboard. Harrison Ford is back. Luke Skywalker, the original 3 new characters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Right?
I was on before that, though. I was on at Rogue One. They had me there. I was like, okay, this is good. Disney can make a good Star Wars movie. And that was before they came out with 7. You know, they had the updated, Darth Vader that was just basically badass with his lightsaber, tearing through all those rebels. Remember that?
Yeah.
At the end of, you need to go back and watch it again because it's one of the best scenes that Disney's given us. So, but go ahead. Yeah. So 7 came in and then we were all like, woohoo, yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah. I was on board. Okay. Let's do it. Love it. Love it. Can't wait. I remember the place I was working at the time, one of my co-workers were like, we played the trailer and he looked at me, he's like, yeah. Just like that. And I was like, yeah. And it came out, and it's all right. So, it had a little bit of a New Hope vibe. But, I like the new characters. I like the graphics. I like where they're going.
What's going on with Rey? What's going to happen with her?
It wasn't out of canon.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't yet, out of canon.
No, we were curious. There was mystery.
Right.
Yet to be found, yes.
Right. But then 8 came out, bro. 8 came out. And let me tell you something about 8, okay? The guy who directed 8, his name was Rian Johnson, he didn't want to direct a Star Wars movie. He wanted to direct a World War II biopic or something, okay? And he literally said that. Like, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't care about your stupid theories, blah, blah, blah. I'm making this movie. And he just sort of made what he wanted to make. I'm sure the studio was involved in some way, but it was just garbage.
Well, we found out Leia had the Force. That was the first thing that really hurt me. It hurt me hard.
I don't mind if she had if she was Force sensitive, but there was never any
using of the Force, right?
Yeah, there was never any build up to that. It was just whoa,
okay, so she can do that.
Yeah, and the whole apparently, I hate the fact that space just seemingly doesn't work like space in Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean,
I can get past it in the original series for this reason. Ready? Oh yeah, you can't hear sound in space. I get it. I can totally just suspend disbelief and understand that the world's a little bit different, and it's for the action of a movie. It's trying to, it's for your entertainment. But the whole like Leia apparently just sort of she lives in space for like a long time.
Well, she pushed herself back into the ship using force to get herself back.
Right, things don't work the same. Like ships. Why did the bombers start so far away and then move so slowly? Like all these X-wings are having to protect the bombers. Dude, this isn't World War II. It shouldn't take that long for the bombers to get there.
Well, he knew that George Lucas based the original Star Wars on World War II stormtroopers, and he just said, let's just go with it. You know what killed it for me with 8, really? All that stuff is whatever. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's when the important thing about Star Wars is the story. The story is the important thing. So when they killed Snoke, they just messed up.
Well,
just
worse
messed
than that,
up when they killed Snoke. Because then, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, but franchise ruining was the whole maneuver that the purple hair broad did. Remember?
Yeah, no, that was a huge problem.
That is franchise breaking.
Laura Dern, yeah.
Yeah. When Laura Dern decided to hyperspace into them or whatever and save the fleet, some of you just thought, oh, that's a cool scene.
Right.
Us lore masters, us Popcast prophets, the theorists, the super fans are like, wait a minute. That's horrible. Because if that is all it takes to kill, the Star Destroyers, then the last 8 movies don't matter.
One sacrifice, yeah.
I mean, you could,
That's all it takes,
dude, throw an R2 unit in a X-wing and hyperspace that sucker into the Death Star. Problem solved.
Yeah. Well, that was the big part of the problem, and I think you got Luke not being a big enough part of the franchise. That really killed it. We needed more of that. Killing Han Solo was fine, all that worked out fine, but 8 was just took it off course. Rey's parents, or what were they?
Nobody
junkers?
Apparently.
Nobodies. I mean, that was like the whole mystery from the first one. So bottom line is, here's what's happening. They keep kicking out all the Star Wars stuff. Mandalorian's a good show. I know you haven't seen it yet. I've seen a couple episodes, but it's, I've heard that it's a really great show. They got the Obi-Wan show coming out. That's happening. Disney's moving forward, but the problem is I think for a lot of fans, it's kind of like just Star Wars burnout.
Dude, they should take a step back and chill out for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, and let's get to episode 9 real quick. Okay?
Sure.
Episode 9 had a chance. We were still hanging in there. Like, you can correct this. Maybe This whole thing was a Luke fever dream. Right? We've seen that before. Maybe half what we saw in episode 8 was just bullcrap. What if you can turn this around? You can change the story. JJ, save it, bro. Bring it back. And this is what we get. Ready? I'm going to show you. This is what this is what we get from episode 9, the final of the movies.
Bad of a fight this actually was. Look.
Sorry. This is somebody else's YouTube video, but I want to show you guys what happens here. I mean, we went from like the lightsaber duel. Oh my god, bro! The lightsaber duel from like even the prequels I wasn't a fan of, but you got to admit that lightsaber duel between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and that was amazing. What's it called? Fate of the duel of the Fates or whatever. That was amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
And what we get is like a choreographed like music video, and it's obvious. This scene was great.
Well, this is Star Wars,
right? And then we get this.
I mean, she didn't know. Well, in all fairness, she was not a Jedi Master.
Well, in 7, but by 9 she was, right?
Right.
I don't know what's going on with this. What's this guy doing? What is this? What is happening?
It's a dance. What is that? Even more.
I don't know, man.
What are we watching?
This fight scene is sick with Henry Cavill.
Oh, this is great. That's actually great.
Oh yeah, that's from Mission Impossible. Let's
watch that movie. I like that one.
You know what's funny is like, dude, that fight scene, and I'm not going to sidetrack, but that fight scene, I remember watching just the trailer and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. When I saw the movie, that's one of the it's very rare that a movie's fight scene is better than the trailer's fight scene.
Yeah, that's true.
Like someone produced that with music and whatever, but the real movie one where there was no music, nothing, was just like ball, 3 guys just beating the crap out of each other in a bathroom was sick.
Yeah. So, but back to Star Wars. I think what we're saying here is something is going to need to change. They've already ruined it, so I guess there's nothing you can really change at this point. And it's a big joke. Fans are not going to be. There's no reparations going to be paid, but we were wronged. Absolutely, Disney should have been able to do more with this. I still think I still am of the personal opinion that maybe because of the MCU and Star Wars at the same time, I still feel like there's a creative vacuum maybe where they just didn't care.
Right. Yeah. They didn't care. Yeah. This scene right here is when you know they didn't care. When they just kill the villain.
I can't believe they killed Snoke. Dude, as soon as it happened, I went, why did that happen?
Because it's like basic storytelling. Like, imagine this. Imagine if the MCU
killed the bad guy in the middle. I don't remember that.
Right. So basic storytelling. Imagine if the MCU builds up Thanos for like 3 movies, only to quickly dispatch him before ending.
Right. No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. Yeah, it wasn't when they did that with Snoke. I guess he was supposed to be replaced with by his by the Jedi, but he was supposed to be replaced by
what's his name?
Yeah. But he didn't. That didn't happen.
So unforgettable. I
was sad because I wasn't prepared to we weren't really going to talk about this, but the fact that didn't really happen, so Snoke doesn't get replaced, and then the Emperor comes back.
Oh my God! Stop!
Sorry,
I know.
it hurts.
I don't understand. Why couldn't the Emperor? Like, I'm cool with the Emperor being in charge. The Emperor should have just they should have made the Emperor Snoke, whatever his name is.
Well, and yeah.
If they wanted him to come back so bad, make him Snoke.
Yeah, because then he could have just become the Emperor in 9. Snoke is still there, and it's like, well, I was never gone. I disappeared through the
lightning hands.
Vader's helmet, whatever, whatever the hell.
I'm evil for no reason at all.
The whole clone thing.
I'm evil because someone wrote me on a page. Yes.
Anyway,
so you know what?
I know people have complained about this forever, but yeah.
I know Babylon B is just being Babylon B, but they're onto something. I'm down with a U.S. federal judge ordering Walt Disney to pay us reparations.
I'm sorry. Anybody who believed that, yeah, you need to check your April 1st.
I saw tweets.
Did you see tweets?
I like most of you guys, but some of you guys get fooled by the pretty simple stuff. It's okay to like double confirm and do research before you tweet out something insane.
Not our fans though. It's those other people.
No.
Not our fans. It's the other guys.
Some other YouTubers and stuff we know.
Some other people out there.
When they post a meme that's clearly photoshopped, you're like, bro, that's obviously photoshopped. Like,
can we just never talk about Star Wars again?
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.
I've been waiting for you.